Okay, that's not what I wanted. Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Henry from Tech Daddy Videos, and we are live. And so I just want to, well, I'm just doing some work. Doing some work today, and just going out there. What's up there, Joe? What's happening? So, I'm about finishing up here and gonna do my orders for today. Have all my orders all set here, ready to go. Merchant fulfilled. Getting that done, getting it ready, and just trying to get this taken care of. So with that, just let me print out this last order here real quick and get this done and be done. So today I just wanted to talk about starting up with Amazon. Just one of the things that I kind of feel that it is January. It is the beginning of the year, and so now we are getting to that point where it starts to get busier and busier. And so, with that being said, you need to jump on board. You need to get out here and start selling on Amazon. Cannot tell you how many times I have been on YouTube and talking about you need to start now. It is January. It is the beginning of the year, and this is where you need to be. You need to actually get started, get going, get these orders, get them ready, get them shipped out. I'm doing merchant fulfilled, getting that taken care on some of them, on a couple of my orders. I have a couple of products that I do merchant fulfilled, and the rest I do fulfilled by Amazon. And if, for those of you who don't know what fulfilled by Amazon is basically you go out there and you send your products into Amazon, and then Amazon will go ahead and fill it for you. They do everything, ship it out to your customer, take care of the customer complaints, and get all that taken care of. So, but yeah, so hopefully everybody's doing okay, and hopefully everybody is doing well tonight. It is around 5 o'clock on Wednesday, and figured I'd go ahead and do another video here. So if you have anything to say, go ahead and just put it in the chat, and we'll go ahead and say hello and see who's on tonight. But it was interesting today. I got quite a few phone calls today, people coming in and signing up for Tech Daddy Videos, signing up for the course and what have you. This is not what this video is about. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that you know, you need to sign up for all these packages and everything else like that. Not today. Today I'm just kind of just gonna do Amazon Q&A. What's up there? Boom, boom. And so if you guys have questions, you guys want to ask me a question, feel free to ask that question, and then we can probably get that filled out for you. Hi, it's Toby Dan. Toby Dan. What's happening there, Toby Dan? Toby Dan did call me the other day, and had a chance to talk to her. Robert, what's happening there, Robert? Shannon Schick. What's up there, Shannon? Shannon is the first time I've seen you on, so welcome aboard. And welcome to my channel. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel at all, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and you'll get all the live updates and so forth, and kind of go from there. So yeah, so welcome aboard, guys. I know some of you are just getting home from work, or some of you are just having dinner, or some of you just getting up, you know, on the other side of the world. And so welcome, whatever time it is in your area. And so feel free, like I said, to ask these questions and ask away. I'm sure a lot of you have questions as far as, you know, selling on Amazon. What's up there, Benny? And, you know, feel free to ask. Now is the time to ask, and hopefully I can answer that for you. I've been selling on Amazon for over 10 years now, going on my 11th year. And it's funny because I get a lot of people. I get up in the morning and I figure out, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to start off today? So Today I kind of said today I'm going to find another product, and I did. I found another product to send in for the first of the year. Also, for those of you who don't know, I do have a product of the month. I did put that out for you guys out there that are taking my course at techdaddyvideos.com. It is released, and I have the January product of the month. So feel free to take a look at that and go from there. You know what? Let me move this. I'm going to move this. I'm not sure if. So I love doing live videos. Live videos, live videos, live videos. All right, so let me just go ahead and lower that real quick. So get you close, get you guys nice and close, and what have you. Camera was good. Oh, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Hopefully, we are, you know, I have this this other piece here. So let me just lower this just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right. I will get to your questions real quick here. Just trying to get comfortable, and set this down. All right. All right. So let's see what questions we have today. Guys, welcome aboard, by the way. All right. Let's see here. Yehudas. What's up there, Yehudas? From Carlsbad, right down the street. Benny, what's happening? Benny Oliveras. Do I need a seller's permit to sell on Amazon? If so, where do I get one? Benny, that's in my course. That is the... Oh, sorry, Benny. That yes, you do need a seller's permit, and that seller's permit basically is what you're going to use that for. Is you're going to use that to start charging sales tax, and you need that for your taxes. You want to be able to start charging taxes. Look, I mean, guys, it's very, very simple. Some of these questions, and I will sit there and I will say, you know, hey, that's, you know, take the course. You guys should be, you know, and then kind of reverting back to the course, what have you again, right? So, but, you know, to be honest, there's a lot of things that you have to do in order to sell on Amazon. I mean, a lot of things. And so, first of all, you need to make sure that you have like the right start, okay? And you want that right start. You want to be able to start off right. And if I can tell you anything, you need to get started with a seller's permit, and you would go into your local county or state office. And I think it's here in California, it's the State Board of Equalization or something like that. And you can apply online too. You can either walk in, or you can apply online and ask for a temporary sales tax permit. And if you ask for a temporary sales tax permit, you can do that online, and you can just get that number, and that number you'll be able to put in your back office. So you'll be able to put that number in the back office, and then you'll be able to start charging sales tax for your particular product, and then start from there. So, all right, let me see here. All right. Boom, boom. Okay, I think I answered that. You need a business license. Oh, you need a business license to sell on Amazon. But if not, are you just selling your own personal stuff, like online garage sales? Another sale just came in. If you guys don't know what that is, Just did another sale. Um, so one more time on that question. You need a business license to sell on Amazon, but if not, you are selling your own personal stuff like online garage sales. No, you don't. I mean, you don't need a business license. You can start off just with your own information. And once you start off with your own information, you can sell whatever you want as long as it's you're able to prove where you got it from, first of all. This is why I don't care for drop shipping. Drop shipping, a lot of guys would disagree with me on this, but there's been many, many times where they've sat here and drop ship product and somebody complained about it, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're in trouble or something happened to where they have to return the product. Well, they can't return the product because they got it from Walmart or Target. So where do you return it to? You can set it up for your home or what have you, but again, that's where people get a little upset about that because, you know, they go, oh, this came from a Walmart box and I ordered this from Amazon. So, so it's good not to do that. But no, you don't need a business license at all. You can have a business license. I didn't have a business license till after my third year when I was decided to do a corporation and incorporated and got a business account and then showed them my business license. Really, they didn't care. They didn't care if you had a business license. You don't need a corporation to start Amazon. And you get a lot of guys out there that will sit there that have online courses that will sit there and go, oh yeah, you need this, 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 this. I was just watching a video right now where a guy says you need, he says, don't believe the guys that you know tell you could start with $100 or $1,000. You need $2,800, and that's what I came up with. And then he turns around and says, I did $40,000 in mistakes, and you can learn from my mistakes. Well, if you did $40,000 in mistakes, I'm not learning from you because obviously you don't know what the hell you're doing. And that's the mentality of people now starting their own courses, because they're starting their own courses and they just want to charge you. They want to charge you, but they don't want to give you that full information. They don't want to go out there and say, hey, you know, this is what you need. This is what you do. This is the difference between me and them is I have step-by-step videos and I show you step by step by step. And what I've learned through my 11 years on Amazon. And I'm going to tell you, I didn't lose my ass on a lot of stuff. And if I did, I just wrote it off. So, and if I wrote it off, it was because there was a product maybe that they just took off for some reason, and I had to write it off. So I went ahead, gave it to my local Goodwill and said, here's my product. You guys can have it. Give me a tax receipt. And then I just turned it into my tax guy and said, here you go. But I didn't lose money because of mistakes. I just probably lost money because that product was saturated. For example, while everybody else was buying fidget spinners when those were selling really, really hot, everybody was selling the fidget spinners that you can buy for 50 cents or $1, and they were selling them for $8 or $9 on Amazon. Well, I wasn't doing that. I did a video where I did a $1,600 day before I even woke up selling fidget spinners. And I was selling the fidget spinners that were costing me 12 bucks each. And those right there, I sold for $35 each. And I got I think I got one order that was $1,600 before I even woke up in the morning. And then the next day, I got another order, exactly $1,600 again for some more product. And so while everybody else is selling the cheap crap, I was selling the good stuff. And so I made quite a bit of money by being totally opposite of what everybody else was doing. And that's what I do. I mean, I go out there and I do stuff like that. Um, I don't. I figure out, well, what's making money. If there's anything that I can do to do any different, then I'll go ahead and do that. So I'll get you guys' questions right now here. Alejandro, what's happening? Boom Boom says, I asked on the best way to handle an item when an item has been damaged a while back. Oh, while trying to pack it for shipping. And you said set the quantity to zero. But you didn't say, oh, what to, okay. I remember that. You didn't say what to do with the order. All right, boom, boom. Yeah, listen. Um, yes, the reason why I told you to set it at zero was because you're not selling. You don't want you to sell any more of that because of obviously there's a problem or an issue. But if you are going to handle it, cancel the order. Just say customer canceled, you know, for some reason if the product was damaged. And you can, if you put customer canceled, it will not go against you. So yes, you can do that. And hopefully that answers your question. Sorry about that. I didn't know I didn't answer your question correctly, but hopefully that helps you out. All right. Um, Let me see here. Adam, what's up there, Adam? Welcome, Adam, to my channel. Haven't seen you on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's a couple of great places to start in advertising? Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. That's where you start, Adam. You know, people go out there and they want to use different platforms like Facebook. And so my experience and where I've made most of my money is automatic campaigns and manual campaigns, especially manual campaigns, because I'm able to go ahead and put in the keywords and control my keywords when I go through the search term report. And I know you probably don't know what that is if you haven't sold on Amazon, but there's things that you look out for. There's people that say, oh, I'm going to advertise my product on Facebook. Well, again, like I tell people, people go to Facebook to socialize. People go to Amazon to buy. So I put all my efforts into Amazon, and Amazon puts my efforts into me if I'm spending money on them. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So all my money goes to Amazon. I've done $35,000 last year selling or doing advertisements just on Amazon alone, just Amazon period. So that tells you anything. Alejandro D, how many hours a day do you work for Amazon FBA? I don't work for Amazon FBA. I send my products in, and when I do send my products in, it's usually, I'd say, I don't know. I'm going to be, I just got done printing all my stuff, all my orders for Merchant Fulfilled here and today. And so I probably spent 20 minutes doing that. And then I'll fill the orders. Maybe it'll take me another 20 minutes. So 40 minutes for the whole day. I think I just woke up probably about 4 hours ago. And that was my day. It's 5 o'clock already. So I really didn't do a whole lot today. I kind of said I'm going to relax and enjoy myself and just, you know, just stay home and kick back and relax. That's what I did today. And had a contractor come in, do some work. Other than that, I didn't spend a whole lot on Amazon today, and I probably won't. When you first start out and you're going to sell on Amazon and you're doing Amazon FBA, on the average, it must probably going to take you 2 to 3 hours, if that. Depends if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you can get it done a little quicker and stuff. So if I go and I package products or what have you and I send them in, it's just a matter of me creating a listing, and once I created that listing to send the product in, or create that shipping template to send the product in, and then there I go. I package it, it's ready to go and done. So I wish I could show you one here, but I just sent everything out. Um, so unfortunately, my product has been shipped in. Constance Henry, how are you? I am doing great there, Constine. Constine Julian, does Amazon have any rules against selling the exact same product, identical products to your competitor on a different ASIN? No. Um, as long as you don't copy that particular you don't copy that particular listing, and a lot of people will copy the listing. Excuse me, let me turn this off real quick. Hopefully that's better. No, it isn't better. Damn. Hold on, guys. Gotta get this lighting done good right here. Let me get this lighting done here. All right. That's better. Much, much better. No, listen, I mean, there's, let me read this question one more time. Does Amazon have any rule against selling the exact same product, identical product, as your competitor on a different ASIN? No, I mean, if they accepted your ASIN, then no, they accepted your ASIN. That means that you didn't break any violations, any rules. It's when your competitor files a complaint against you, then, for selling the exact same thing. Maybe you took his name, maybe you took his images, maybe you took his description, or maybe you took his bullet points. That's easy to prove to Amazon, because he just has to show them his listing, it has to show them your listing, and if it's the same and he did it first, he created it first, they may have a problem with that. It's not against the law, it's not against the rules, it's not against any of that, but they do things, Amazon will do things that just kind of do it on their own, So really, I don't even think they even follow their own rules or regulations, to be honest. But, that's part of being selling on Amazon. And thanks for the product of the month is a gem. Oh, no problem. So, I guess you are a member, so appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy the product of the month, and it's going to be a good one. Boom, boom. I've done that, accidentally costing, and Amazon eventually suppressed the listing. Well, if you duplicate the listing, then that's different. If you try to put it in a different category, they probably didn't suppress it because of that. You need to go back into your back office and find out exactly why it's suppressed. There should be a little yellow exclamation mark on there telling you what the problem is. And maybe you didn't see that. Toby Dan, do I need to change from individual seller account to professional seller account in order to create a manual campaign? Yes. You need to go into, whenever you do a campaign, whether it's manual or automatic, I believe, and I don't think they've changed it yet, is you need to have a professional account. If you are selling products and you have products on Amazon, go to a professional account. Save yourself that time, save yourself that trouble, and just go into a professional account and just do that. I mean, that's probably the best thing to do. So, okay. All right. So, Dimps, what's that there, Dimps? Hey Henry, are UPC EANs from eBay safe forever? No, they're not going to be safe forever. Get them while you can, because now they are changing those the certified UPC codes. They're going to be changing that to something else. I can't remember what it was. It's on the top of my head here, but yeah, you want to get that if you can, and just go into Google and go into eBay and type in certified UPC code, and you can order them from there. I order them fairly cheap. I just ordered some. I think I ordered maybe 20 of them. You don't need to buy 1,000. You'll never use it. And if you do buy 1,000 and then Amazon decides to change the UPC structure, it's not going to do you any good anyway. It's kind of like wasted money. And so you just need one UPC code per product itself. So to keep that in mind. All right. What's up there, Jazz? Jazz Phelps, what's happening? Rotomir, what's up there, Rotomir? Boom, boom, thanks. Did it know saying customer cancel when I cancel does not count? No, it doesn't count against your stats. Just go over there. If you damaged it, honestly, if you damaged it and you say that that you cannot fulfill that order, it will go against you. But if you don't go over there and you put customer canceled, customer is not going to know that it was canceled. Just when they don't get it, then they'll know that, oh, and then they'll call in and say, oh, the order's been canceled. But it doesn't go against you. And you want to do that because if you don't, then it's going to go against you as far as, it'll go against you as far as your matrix itself. So. All right. What's up there, Shannon? Okay. Shannon says, did you start out selling stuff you already had on Amazon, like stuff laying around the house? No, I didn't. Shannon, I started out selling on eBay, and I sold over 16,000 items on eBay. It was a power seller for such a long time. And then I went to Amazon. When I first went back to Amazon, or went to Amazon, I started selling 10 times more on Amazon than I did eBay. So I was convinced at that point what I needed to do. And so I haven't looked back. I basically went out and I continue to still sell on Amazon today. And eBay, you kind of look at it as this. You look at it as eBay, people will go over there, they have a different clientele. They have people that will negotiate with you, try to get the lowest price possible. With Amazon, you don't have that. You simply go over there, you buy the product, and that's it. Amazon has 100% money back guarantee, and if somebody doesn't like your product, they're just going to return it and get their money back. So you have to make sure that you sell good products, and if you sell good products, then you will do really, really good selling on Amazon. Manny 915, what do you think about selling on eBay over selling on Amazon? Well, I think I just explained that. I do 10 times more on Amazon than I do eBay, and I haven't looked back. So I sell on Amazon, and I've been selling on Amazon. This is why I have my courses. This is why I teach people how to make money selling on Amazon. I have a lot of students that are making quite a bit of money. I have a lot of students that have a lot of people, new members coming in. And so, and they do this every single year. So if you haven't looked at my courses, take a look at it. It's going to help you out. As a matter of fact, I had somebody call me today, talk to me a year ago, and is still calling me today, asking me questions. And I sat there and I go, wow, you called me a year ago, and I remember him. And I told you back then, get in the course, learn what you need to do. And he asked me such basic questions that I sit there and I shake my head. And I say, here's the pot of gold, guys. Here it is. Here it is. Here's my course. This is the pot of gold. This is going to make you successful. This is going to help you selling on Amazon. Here it is. And he hasn't taken it. And guess what? He's still calling me going, what course do I buy? Where do I find it? Well, obviously you didn't do your homework. Obviously you don't know who I am. Maybe you do, but you just don't want to pull that trigger. And if I have a pot of gold and that gold is right here and I'm saying, take it, take it, take it. And you're just sitting there and going, well, let me do more research. Let me think about it. Let me do this. See, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to make those entrepreneur moves. You got to basically go out there and say, I am going to do this. That's what I did 11 years ago. And I am grateful now, today, I'm grateful. I don't get up at 7 o'clock in the morning like the rest of everybody else does to go to work. See, I don't have a job. My job is filling these orders, getting them out there to Amazon on time every single day, ordering products on my computer, getting them from overseas to this location, sending the products in Amazon's FBA. That's my job. That's what I do. If I sit here and at 2:30 in the afternoon say, "Oh, I want to go to the casino. I want to go eat. I want to go do this," I can. And that's the beauty about it. And this is why this is why I'm on YouTube. You know, this is why I put my phone number right here on the very top on the title. Every single one. Call me. I'll answer my phone if I'm available. If I'm in the middle of something, then just leave me a message and I'll call you right back. You'll be surprised. And this is why I'm here, Amazon Q&A. And it's not even Monday night. I figured I'm just going to get on and do it because I was just kind of doing some work. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna spend an hour on YouTube and answer some questions. So think about it. If you haven't thought about it yet, you're going to be that much more advanced if you do. All right. Boom, boom. eBay sucks. Amazon has 7 times the traffic. No, they have 10 times the traffic that eBay does. And the buyers on average pay less. I've tested that by selling identical items on both, and I get more every single time on Amazon. Yes. I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, and I'm not going to knock eBay, you know, because that's where I started. But yeah, Amazon is the #1 platform in the world, and people need to realize that, and people need to realize that they have a potential to make a lot of money. There's a lot of millionaires that are being made by Amazon, and so, and there are guys out here, there's young kids out here promoting their courses, and you know, they're showing off their cars, they're showing off their houses, they're showing off their trips to Thailand, they're showing off a lot of stuff. And yeah, but they're not, you know, they're marketers. They'll sit there and they'll tell you, yeah, you can do this and do this, and the next thing you know, you're spending $4,000, $5,000 for their course. You know, I don't need to do that. I can simply go, here's my course, this is what it is, and I basically, they told me, raise your prices, it's worth a lot more than that, and I won't, just because I want it affordable for everybody. So I do. And once, and I stick to my guns when I do that, and I'm telling you, I get people come in every single day signing up for my course. Every single day. I have new members coming in all the time. And I know it works because I have them coming in, and you know, they're learning. So that's good. And I'm just sitting here and I say, well, what do I got to do to perfect it? What do I got to do to give them a product of a month that's going to sell and make them money? It's easy for me to do. That's a no-brainer. So, but then there's people that sit there and they ask these questions, you know, and they're trying to figure out what's the right way of doing it. But you guys, they don't know. You guys don't know. This is just the start of you selling on Amazon. But what about if you get a hijacker and somebody comes in and hijacks your product? What do? Well, it's in my course. I tell you exactly what to do. What if somebody steals your product? What do? I tell you exactly what to do. And so this is why I created that, is because when I started that, I started TechDaddyVideos.com, and I went ahead and I put these courses in there. They were really cheap at first, and I said, you know what? I got to raise my prices because everybody else is raising prices, and I did. And I'm glad I did because I have more people coming in now. And so, and I go out there and I update my videos all the time. So it works, and it works great for us, for me. Amazing Mickey. Henry, I can't find in your course how to read automatic campaign data. Can you please speak about it? Yes, automatic campaign data is your search term report. There is videos on search term reports. That's what you have to search for. Not automatic campaigns, not manual campaigns. You're looking for the search term report. So go into my course, and I think it's in the $4.95 package, but you will find it there, and it's a search term report. So look for that. If you still can't find it, let me know. Send me an email. I'll take a look at it, and maybe I missed something. I don't know, but I'm sure it's in there. I know I talked about it. So, uh, okay, on your ass. Hey there, what's up there, buddy? Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you here, so welcome. Boom, boom. I do not cross list my bigger selling items on eBay on my website plus Amazon, and I pick up some sales that way. But I like 10 times more than I sell on Amazon on the other platforms. Yes. Emanny 9915. Good to know. I appreciate you sharing that info. Yeah, no problem, Emanny. Um, yeah, it becomes to a point where people they they're really hesitant. It's just like, and I kind of explain it this way. I say, look, there's no much more for signing up for a course than you going out there and buying $10,000 worth of product overseas. Okay, you're going to be nervous as hell because it's money, and it could be your last dollar. Who knows? But the guys, I can tell you, that have done it have been grateful and have sat there and have talked to me and said it's changed their life. And I'm not trying to boast, but what I'm telling you is the ones that have taken that step have learned. And I talked about this a long time ago, and I said, look, if you're going to learn from somebody that's already done it and is already doing it. And don't go and watch this guy, watch this guy, watch this guy, and watch this guy, because all you're going to do is get information overload. That's all you're going to do. It's going to confuse the hell out of you. And so, um, that's the best advice I can give you is if you're going to watch this person, stick with that person, watch with that person, and figure out if this guy can help you or if this guy cannot help you, and then go somewhere else. Okay? All right. Toby Dan, thanks, Henry. I can see that I have more options and advantages with a professional seller account. Yes, yeah. Toby Dan, start off with the professional account. You're going to pay the $39.95 up front, but then after that, when you start selling product, it's taken out of your account. And say, for example, you sold $1,000 worth of product, right? You go out there, sell that $1,000 worth of product, and all of a sudden they take out the $39.95 out of the money that you've made. Do you really miss it? No, absolutely not. The way I look at it is, 10 years ago, I paid the money that I paid. I think it was cheaper than that, and I really never pay attention to it. I don't know when it comes out. It comes out every other week. So do I miss it? No, because I'm making money, so I really don't miss it. So yeah, go to the professional account if you can, and stick with that, and continue to make sure that you start selling when you open up accounts. One of the biggest mistakes people make, okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now for everybody that's out there, is do not open. Sorry, guys. Um, do not open up an Amazon account unless you plan on selling on Amazon. There are people that will open up an account, and once they open up that account, then they'll go out there and just not do anything. And then all of a sudden, their account gets shut down, and they will never be able to sell on Amazon again because their account was suspended. And I see a lot of people now doing that. Amazon changes their policies, and they're really on top of that now. So they're watching who's selling and who's not selling. And it's best if you go out there, and if you're gonna sell, you sell something. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you have to grab it, something from the house or whatever. Turn around and sell it, just so your account is showing active. Okay. All right. No sound. Jose says no sound. Okay. Let me see. Boom Boom says, Okay. Boom Boom says, I'm seriously considering your course. Well, consider. I'm telling you. Toby Dan says, is there great input? Oh, if there's great input, there is great output. Guys, get the course. Appreciate that, Toby Dan. Boom Boom. There's only one thing holding me back. What? Yourself? Is that's what's holding you back? Because fear will hold anybody back, regardless. If you can sit there and conquer fear, then you're going to be that much further ahead of everybody else. So, I don't know what's holding you back, but I got a pretty good idea. Fear. All right. Manny, thanks, Henry. No problem. Boom Boom says, I don't have the time right now because I'm dedicated, because I'm buried with work. All right. I have to sit back. I really have to sit back because this is one of the things that I sit here and I go, wow, you must really, really love your 9 to 5 job. You must really love getting up early in the morning and going to work, or late at night and going to work. You must really love your corporate job. You must really like your CEO job. I have people that are CEOs, corporations, that come in and they take the course. Okay. And after they take that course, they're sitting there and they go, you know what? I quit my job. And I'm telling you, I had my job 23 years. 23 years. When I decided to sit there and say, I'm going to retire, I retired. And when I did retire, I retired early. And I'm grateful I did, because what happened when I did was I dedicated all my time, all my efforts to Amazon. I and when I did that, I made a lot more money because I was focused. I knew exactly what made me money. Amazon makes me money. And I know my training videos make me money, and I concentrated more on my courses. I concentrated more on my products for Amazon. I sent that product in, and I make more money now than ever before. And I've taken vacations. I literally was in Australia for 3 months by myself. Australia. I'm in Los Angeles in a hotel room. 3 months while Amazon was opening up over there. And let me tell you, I had the time of my life. I enjoyed it. Would I go back again? Yes, absolutely. Next year, I already booked my trip. I already have my trip. I'm going and I'm done for this year. In 4 months, I'm going out of the country again. So think about where your life is now and think about where it can be. So when people say, well, I'm a little hesitant because of work, well, then you should either focus on work or focus on something that's going to make you money. I've been in a lot of multi-level marketing companies. I've been in a lot of things that failed. Didn't fail because of me. It failed because it was structured to fail. So it didn't matter how hard you work. You really, really had to bust your butt to be successful in that particular business. It's with any business. You got to go out there and you got to dedicate yourself. And if you can do that and figure out what makes you money, and I figured out 11 years ago what makes me money, and it's Amazon. And I sat there and I go, wow. And I started out wholesaling. I did drop shipping for a month, hated it. Did wholesaling, did that for a long time, then private label. Now look where I'm at. So if you ask me 10 years ago, was it worth it? I'd say, hell yeah, it was well worth it. Because, I not looking back. So hopefully, boom, boom, that helps you out. I mean, I'm not trying to, sit there and make you look bad, but I'm just telling you my story. I'm telling you me. I mean, I'm a guy who I didn't live in a van. I didn't eat crumbs off the floor. There's nothing that I can honestly say that I was poor or this or I was that. I'm not going to give you no story sitting there saying, I ate bread for a whole month because I couldn't afford a meal. Hell no. I was middle class. And I seen my dad bust his butt out in the fields and working. And I said, I don't want to be that guy. And I made a decision, a great decision when I was young to sit there and say, I'm going to better myself this way. And I did. And so everything that I do now, I do, and I make sure I go out there and do my best. And it pays off. Pays off. And look, if I don't get a sale today, I'll get a sale tomorrow. That's how I look at it. And so if I sit there and go, well, things are doing great today, they may not be doing great tomorrow. So you got to weigh those options. All right. So hopefully, Steve says your course is the best. Appreciate that, Steve. Hugo, what's up there? Hugo Perez. Haven't seen you around. Welcome aboard, Hugo. Do you need a FN SKU number for every product when you are listing a private label product using a UPC code? Yeah. Yeah. See, simple. Okay. You guys need to take the course. Period. Take the course. When you take the course, those questions right there, very basic. What happens is you need a UPC code to create an ASIN. You need an ASIN to create an FN SKU number. You need that FN SKU number to send that product into Amazon's FBA. There it is, in a nutshell. There you go. That's how it works. See, when you create that, you get that UPC code, all you're doing is creating a listing with that UPC code that is not on the Amazon Marketplace. When you create that and you create a listing, now it becomes an ASIN, and that ASIN is an identifier for Amazon to figure out who that product belongs to. When you send that product into Amazon, that turns into an FN SKU number. So if you have a UPC code, for example, you have a UPC code, and that UPC code is here, it's going to be covered up with an FN SKU number when you send that product into Amazon's FBA program. So when Amazon receives it and they have it, all they do is sit here and scan it and say, this belongs to this account. And that's how you get paid. Les, what's up there, Les? Jose says, no sound. It's on your end. I don't know, Jose. Sound now. Good. Jose says, why Amazon let you sell over someone else's listing? That's called piggybacking, and because it's an open marketplace, Jose. So Amazon is the largest open marketplaces in the world. So basically, instead of, if you have the same product, and you want to sell that same product, you can sell off that particular person. I do have that in my course. It's called piggybacking. And I tell you when you should piggyback and when you should not piggyback. You have if you piggyback off of somebody's listing, you have an opportunity or you may have a situation where that could be brand registered. And so you got to be really, really careful who you do that with. And that's the reason why they do that is just makes it easier for Amazon to go out there and have that listing. It's not a duplicated listing, okay? It's the same product. Jose says if they trademark the product. Yeah, I mean, if they trademark the product, then you're going to get in trouble. And so that's why I'm saying you need to figure out if it's good to piggyback or it's not. And that's why take a look at the course, and I tell you when you should be doing it and when you should not be doing it. But that's a good point, because if you piggyback off of somebody's listing that's trademarked and you don't know how to find that trademark, or you don't know if it's trademarked, you can get into some serious trouble. and jeopardize your account. Boom boom. How much do you need for an initial investment, including a full course pool to be successful? That's on you. I'm not going to sit here and say that you're going to invest $10,000 and you're going to be successful. You can sell the wrong product and be unsuccessful. So it depends on what product you pick. That's a huge, huge part of it. But on the average, I'm telling you right now, if you with the course and the product and everything else, I'm not going to say $100. I'm not going to say 500. I'm not going to say 1,000. That is just being unrealistic. There, you're going to probably spend anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 if you are going to do it correctly and do it right. There are guys out there that will do it a lot cheaper. Some guys will take my course and then they'll go and they'll spend $800-900 on a product. Can it be done? Yes, it can be done. There are guys out there that say buy 500 units. I don't suggest you buy 500 units on your first product. I suggest you buy it as cheap as possible. If you can get 50 units or 100 units, anything to keep you going for at least a month or two, then why not? If you're getting the products here from the US, it's easier and faster if you get it from the US as opposed to you buying it from overseas. So if you're getting it from China and you're shipping it by boat, well, that's 45 to 60 days. If you're getting it and sending it by air, well, that's anywhere from 15 to 20 days. So there's a lot of things that come into play. And that question right here, I get asked all the time. So, but like I said, there's people who have taken the course and have bought products and have spent maybe $400, $500, $600, $800 to start buying a few products. That product takes off. They reinvest right back into the program, into their product, and all of a sudden now they're starting to make more money and be successful. So, all right. And time and commitment. Well, I mean, it depends on you. Do you want this business to be successful? You're going to put a lot of time into it. I would be lying to you if I sat there and say, you don't need any time at all. When I first started selling Amazon, I was grinding for 80 hours out of the week. Did I need to do it? No. But I was learning. I was doing a lot of stuff because I had a wholesale business. So I was buying pellets and I was separating stuff. So my situation was a lot different than a lot of people out there. There's people out there that just want to drop ship. And so when they go and drop ship, do they touch the product? No, they don't. There's people who want to wholesale. So they go and they buy pallets and send the pallets in. That they're going to spend more time on it. So with that being said, it just depends on you. I mean, I don't want to make a sit here and commit a time or tell people, yeah, it's going to take you 2 weeks, it's going to take you a month, it's going to, cost you, it's going to cost, $10,000, it's going to cost $1,000. Depends on you. But realistically, what I'm looking at when I tell somebody who's brand new, commit to $1,500 or $2,000 besides the course. And that's being realistic. Okay. Are you buying 50-cent products or are you buying products that are $5 each? If you're buying products $5 each, it's going to cost you a lot more. It may cost you $8,000, $10,000. Who knows? But if you're buying products that are 50 cents each, it may cost you $1,500 to $2,000. So it depends what you're looking at. Depends what product you're looking at. All that comes into play. All right. Les, would you sell anything retail arbitrage from the thrift stores or from your house, whatever, until you get the product from Alibaba or supplier? Yeah, I mean, you can, Les. I mean, look, anything to make you money. It doesn't matter what it is. If you go out there and you go to Walmart and say you find a product that is, I don't know, maybe it's you can get it for $1.50, okay? And somebody has that on Amazon and they're selling it for $18. Well, I mean, yeah, that's an incentive to go and buy that product and get that product and have it to your house, send it into Amazon. That would be the right way to do it because you're not physically going out there and drop shipping the product. You are physically going out there and getting that product and then sending that product into Amazon. And so you can make a little money doing that if you can find the right product. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't care if it's a thrift store or whatever. I went to a thrift store a long time ago and I picked up 50 Tommy Bahama shirts, and somebody dropped them off and it was on a rack. They were all the same size, all the same color, everything, same design, right? I knew how much Tommy Bahama shirts were. They ran $49 to $60 at that time for a shirt. And so I literally bought these. I bought these for $1 each. And I made a deal with the thrift guy. And I said, look, if I buy all this whole rack right here, I go, you haven't even priced them yet. I said, can I buy these? He said, yes. And I said, I'll buy all of them. I said, can I get them for 60 bucks? He said, yeah. Grabbed them, $60. I made over $4 grand just on those shirts alone by getting it for 60 bucks. And I was selling those shirts for $49 on Amazon, and people were buying them. So it just depends. I mean, you know, you can go to the thrift store and you may find something there. I mean, not everything is junk. So and the nice thing is they had tags on it. They still had the price on it, and which was great. So so yeah, it worked out for me. Shannon Schick says, I did open up an Amazon account a year ago, and still to sell owls I bought. Didn't sell any, and you are right. They took away my seller's account, and it's difficult to start new. I want to get your course and start. Yeah, I mean that's that. I hear it all the time, you know. And if people didn't do these mistakes, they would be that much more ahead with Amazon, and they wouldn't sit there and go, Amazon is the bad big brother. I hate Amazon because you know what? But if Amazon's making you money, they're your best friend. But if Amazon's telling you, well, you haven't used your account in a year and I'm shutting it down, now you're pissed off because the account has been shut down. Well, there's a reason for that. They have so many sellers coming in. It's like long-term storage fees. You have all these guys that sent all this product in, and it just sits there, and sits there. And as it sits there, they're going, well, wait a minute. We can use this space towards another seller who's selling product, so we're going to charge them long-term storage fees, and we're going to triple that. So they're going to either have to get it out or sell it, one or the other. It's a business. That's what they do. They have a business and they treat it like a business, and that's why Jeff Bezos is one of the richest guys out there. You know, so you need to know what to do and how to sell on Amazon, because if you don't, you're going to be just one of the other statistics out there. That's all you're going to be. All right. Boom Boom says, I've heard horror stories about Amazon shutting down sellers' accounts who were making regular big money as well. And that's a huge risk. Well, anything's a huge risk. You don't know what they did, first of all. I've had my account shut down twice because somebody hijacked it. And I was able to sit there and prove that it was somebody else. But for 21 days, I've lost $30,000. Was I pissed? Absolutely. You know, because I lost that money. And do I go out there and say, screw it, I'm not going to sell on Amazon anymore? It wasn't my fault. It wasn't something I did. But you got to go through the channel. You got to go through the steps, and you just have to go out there and be on top of it. Now, I can tell you right now, my account is 4.9 stars out of 5. 4.9 out of 5 stars on my account itself. Now, people, when they sit there and they want to buy product, that's what they look at. They look at, how good is this seller? Does the seller has great reviews? Does the seller have any reviews? I sell products that have no reviews, none whatsoever. And I sell every single day with 0 reviews. So people go, well, you need reviews in order to sell your product. No, you don't. You need to have that good account established and make sure that it's a great account. You're not going to go to a professional and this guy just got out of school and go to him when he's charging you $4,000 when the other guy who's been experienced for 25 years has a great track record in charging the exact same thing. You are going to make an easy decision and say, I'm going to go with this guy because this guy is going to get me off the hook. And this guy, I don't know what he wants. You know, he's just starting out. But you kind of look at it as, well, you have to stay on top of your account constantly. If anything, I can honestly say I'm on top of my account all the time. I check it every 3 hours, maybe, just to check it, see if any messages came in, anything that's going to jeopardize my matrix. You know, I'm always on top of it when it comes to that. But when it comes to doing orders and everything else like that, I don't spend a whole lot of time on the account itself. So, but I'm not telling you that just because you're making tons of money. As a matter of fact, when you start making more money, when you start going out there and making more money, you are going to be on top of your account even more because you're on top of your inventory, making sure that it's great, making sure you're not running out. And if it is getting low, you're calling your manufacturer. And so you're getting more products in and getting them into Amazon. So there's a lot of things that you know, happen. Ends Meat, what's up there, Ends Meat? Welcome aboard. Haven't seen you on, so welcome. Anything you do starting out is difficult without the training. Yes, Amazon does play around, but if you know the rules, you will be good to go. Henry's training is right on the money. Appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have to know how to play the game, period. And there are guys out here, you know, just do this, okay? When you are on YouTube and you are searching Amazon, okay, for example, you want to learn the training, you want to get the training. One of my best videos was how to make $10,000 selling on Amazon. That has over, I don't know, 386,000 views or whatever. And so people started watching that video. And as I went ahead and started searching more on Amazon, I noticed there's a lot of guys out there that are putting ads out there now for their own courses, right? And they talk about drop shipping. Most of them are drop shippers. You know, most of them will sit there and say, I can make, I had a guy who made $8,000 drop shipping last month. Well, you know what? You're full of it. Because last month, you know, last month was last month. I mean, you can't sit there and tell me that somebody has this magical product that's going to sit there and make 8 grand with one particular product. Now, if they were drop shipping a whole bunch of other stuff, yeah, their best month was what, December? Well, guess what? Are they making $10,000 a month in January, which is the slowest month for Amazon? This is why I tell people get the training and get it now, because if you get it now, then come February, March, April, May, you're really going to start to understand Amazon. And then, and do any of you guys know what is the busiest month for Amazon? I'm going to tell you guys. The busiest month for Amazon throughout the whole year is July. June and July. That is the busiest month for Amazon. Not December. Think about it. December, you have December 1st all the way to December 18th. After that, it starts to slow down. People are just, you know, they're buying for Christmas. And then 25th, boom, for the rest of them, it's gone. Nothing. Like hitting a wall. You literally went boom, straight down. Your sales, that's it. I have members that sit there and go, oh my God, my sales have dropped. Like, you know, and I say, be patient. It will come. Okay. Just like with anything, be patient. You got to understand. It's like you hit the busiest season. Now, January 1st, now you think about something else that you want to go and sell. that is going to help you. And a lot of guys, they go out there and they go, oh, you know what? Well, I'm going to buy this weight loss product in January. Oh, I'm going to buy this, I don't know, something to help with my weight. You know, my New Year's resolution is to lose weight. So therefore, I'm going to sell this product. And it will sell for a little bit, but it's not a product that is all year round that you can turn around and sell. I mean, so there's a lot of things that you have to really consider when you're selling on Amazon. Do I go out there and do I promote my product by, I don't know, saturating it with everything on the box to make the box look beautiful? Well, your supplier is going to sit there and go, yeah, go ahead, put your logo on here, put your logo here, put your logo here, put your logo here. And when you do, we can charge you more. We can charge you more money for that. So instead of your order being $3,000, now your order is $5,000 because you peppered it with all this other stuff. Okay? Now, this product right here, my sister bought this for me. And I took a look at this particular product on Amazon. It was beautiful. The listing was great. This is how it came, guys. Just like this. FNSKU number, that's it. Okay? Plain white box. That proves to you that you sit there and you go, I can create a listing, and where's all my money? Where's all my money going? All my money is going towards, sorry, I had somebody call me. All my money is going towards my listing, creating a beautiful listing, not what's in the box, but people will sit there and go, oh, you know, you need to have a beautiful design. You got to go to Fiverr and get this guy to do it for you and put up, you know, make this box beautiful, right? So, sorry, you just have people calling. So, you know, you sit there and you go, oh, okay, well, do I put my emphasis on making a beautiful package? Or do I do my emphasis on making a beautiful listing? I make my stuff on a beautiful listing. Let me show you. Let me show you what this product is, okay? Right? And I showed this. There it is. There it is. This is the product my sister bought me. I love my sister, even though she farts. Now, would this product sell every single day? Probably. Will this product sell all year around? Probably. So it doesn't matter what the package looks like. This is what happens to the package when you get it. That's it. That's what happens. I am more concerned about this. That's all I'm concerned about is, wow, this is a pretty nice cup. This is what I got. And I will sit there and I will enjoy it. I will enjoy what she bought me. And so, yeah. All right, Hugo. Do you need to register for brand registry on Amazon using a UPC code for private label? No, you don't. Brand registry is totally different. Brand registry is for an Amazon thing, and you have to go through Amazon for that, and you must have a website. You must have an active website with your product in order to qualify for brand registry. You must be doing sales. You must show your packaging, make sure that they see your packaging and stuff like that for brand registry, okay? So I have that in my course, how to brand register a product. So that's in the course. Benny, if I sell in other countries, do I need to write a product listing in their native language? No, you don't. No. Everything is pretty much self-explanatory. when you go and you are going into the UK, the UK market or the Japan market, it's all set up for you. So you just put that in, and it all converts to their money. So and you're going to go into their platform. So if you go out and you're going to sell on Amazon.com, you're going to pay the $39.95 for the professional account here. And if you decide to go to the UK and sell in the UK, you're going to be paying whatever they charge per month over there also. So we will be paying twice, okay? But you'll be selling on both marketplaces. That you will do. And you'll be paying, over there, you'll be paying VAT taxes. Here, you pay sales tax in the U.S. Benny says, have you been to China to visit the factories that make your product? No, I've been invited, but I don't go over there. I don't want to waste my time going over there, spending money on looking for products when I can negotiate right here on my computer. And I have more friendships that I have built just by using Skype or using chat, talking to them face to face, and going out there and just dealing with that way and saving $8,000 on a flight to go to China. No, I haven't. But if I want to go there to visit, yeah, maybe I'll go there and say, hey, I'm on my way over there. I'd like to take a look at it. And I'm sure they would treat you like a king when you go over there. So, but there are guys out here that have courses and they have trips for their members to fly them to go look at manufacturers. And I tell them, you should have used that money for your product and you could have got it here. See, you don't understand that there's a lot of Chinese suppliers that come here to the trade shows. For example, and I'm going to tell you this, and I shouldn't even be saying it on YouTube because this is huge. When a supplier comes, say, for example, to a trade show in Las Vegas, I go to the trade show in Las Vegas. If I see a product and I want that product, and all they say they're selling nothing but drones, okay? They sell drones and batteries, the controllers, and all that. They have a booth. I will negotiate and I will offer pennies on the dollar to buy all their products before they even set up. And I'll say, I'll buy this for $10,000, your whole thing. And you know what? 99% of the time, they say yes. You know why? Because they don't want to drag that product all the way back to China when they don't have to. It's guaranteed sales. So when they, and I've done it before. So when they go out there and I say, okay, I'm buying this, but you cannot sell one item. And they don't. They use them as examples. And then they do their orders and say, we'll go ahead and send you all the products when we get back. And they don't sell anything. And at the end of the show, I come in with my truck, pick everything. I come in with my truck and I pick everything up. And there you go. I got it for pennies on the dollar. And, you know, so that whole booth literally could have been worth $50,000. And if I bought it for 10 grand, there you go. And we do it all the time. We'll go to trade shows and we'll say, hey, is this product for sale? Yes, it is. Is this booth for sale? Yes, it is. I'm going to make you an offer. And I make them an offer. And that's how I get products cheap. There you go. There's my secret. You guys have it. Try it. It works. It works if you want to get product cheap. And they have trade shows all the time. Here in Los Angeles, out in Vegas, all over the place. All right. Boom Boom, does your course include best strategies for selling internationally? There's no strategy, Boom Boom. I mean, it's simple. You sell on Amazon, you set a price, that's it. There's no strategies that you need. You don't need a strategy. You need a product. And if a product makes you money, then you go out there and say, well, I bought this product and this product sells every single damn day. But I got this product and this product doesn't do anything. It just sits there on the shelf. So it depends what you sell. There's no strategy. Don't let anybody fool you by sitting there and say, oh, you got to have a strategy. No, you got to know how to sell on Amazon. That's what you must know. All Amazon platforms are the same, whether they're in China, whether they're in Japan, Australia, Mexico, Canada, or here in the .com industry in US. They're all the same. It all works the same. There's nothing different. There's no strategies. So no, there is no there is no strategy on my course. I teach you how to sell on Amazon, and it's good for all platforms. Okay. Boom Boom says, is your training only videos? What involved? I sign up. Also, I don't have a social network account. Don't care if you have a social network account. I'm not concerned about that. Here's the thing. If you sign up for my course, you have a question, call me. My phone number is right here on top, 626-225-3002. If you have a question before you're going to sign up with the course, call me. I'm here. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions to make sure that you make an intelligent decision to sit there and say, this is what I'm going to do with my future. Okay? I have no problem with that. Boo Boo says, oh my God, that mug made me laugh out loud. Yes. What's up there, Daniel? Daniel Poblano from California. What's happening? I think Daniel is a member also. Welcome. Benny says, thank you. I haven't seen you around there, Merced. I know you want to say your last name. Could you do good business from Ireland with Amazon since it's a small country? Yes. I have members that are from Ireland, as a matter of fact. And so, yes, you can do good business. That is not, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're going to, if you're from Ireland and you're selling in the UK, or if you're selling in the .com industry, it just depends where you're selling. So what marketplace you're going to sell at. Manifesting your home with Megan. What's up there? Hi, Henry. Did you get your first product directly to Amazon or your home? I think you're talking about getting it shipped from overseas and having it shipped directly to you, to your house, or shipping it directly to Amazon. That's very easy. All my products, I don't care what it is, I have it shipped directly to me here. The reason why is because I want to inspect it. I want to see if it's everything that I did. Did I put the heart on the bottom of the mug? Is this red? Because if you create a listing and you go out there and you create that listing and your listing says, I love my brother, and this says, I love my sister, and somebody orders it and it goes directly from China straight to Amazon's warehouse, and you didn't see it, you didn't inspect it, you didn't look at it, and then all of a sudden somebody orders this because they wanted it for their, sister, for the sister or whatever, then you'll never know. And that could cost you huge, getting all these mugs back and having them shipped to you. 50 cents on the dollar, to be exact. So if you ordered 1,000 and you want 1,000 of them come back to you, it's going to cost you $500. So it is best to have it shipped to you, open it up, take a look at it, package it back up, send it in Amazon. That's in my training. Okay? All right. Radomir, hi, how are your sales on the new market, Australia? If you can ask any info about the tax, if I can ask, the market is picking up tremendously, and it's the VAT tax, and they take that out automatically. So I don't really want to get into it here, but yes, the Australian market is starting to pick up big time. Charles, what's up there, Charles? Haven't seen you around. ASIN or Jungle Scout? I have them both. I use ASIN Inspector Pro. That is going to be in my description below. I'm an affiliate with ASIN Inspector Pro. and I'm an affiliate with Jungle Scout. As a matter of fact, if you go to my homepage, techdaddyvideos.com, click on the Jungle Scout, and you get a discount for signing up. Okay, I don't think anybody offers it, but I do give you a discount. I have a lot of people who buy Jungle Scout, so you can go onto my homepage at Tech Daddy Videos, and you click on there for Jungle Scout, and it will give you that special discount for my members and non-members. Okay, if you're interested. Ace and Inspector Pro, I'm not able to get the discount on that, but to be honest, to answer your question, what they both do the same. One does something different than the other. Ace and Inspector Pro, you're able to see how much product your competition has on hand in Amazon, and Jungle Scout, I don't think does that. So it just depends. I mean, Ace and Inspector Pro is just a little bit more not user friendly as opposed to Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout is more user friendly, but Ace Inspector Pro, you're for your more advanced sellers, if that makes any sense. Good question. Ronald Taylor, good information. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem. Benny, when is Chinese New Year? I don't know. You're gonna have somebody speaks that in China. I don't know. I know that they have 2 times that they kind of shut down for their holiday. So yeah, it's their holiday. They sit there and they take 2 weeks, 3 weeks off. I don't know, and the ports shut down. So that I think just happened. So that's passed, but. Ask your manufacturer and see if the manufacturer is, going to be taking some time off. Usually they'll tell you, and then you kind of have an idea from there. Okay. So, all right, guys, perfect. Wow. I mean, great questions. This is, I appreciate all the questions tonight. It was really good. I'm going to cut this off. I got to go do my orders and get my orders done. Get that out to the post office, and get that stuff out to my customers. So with that being said, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and that notification bell will let you know when I am on, and we will go from there. Okay. Let's see here. One more question. Fansama 24. Sup, Henry? The question about buying directly from booths and making offer on the whole booth to get better deals on products. Where are these shows? And everywhere, wherever the shows. I didn't catch that. There's trade shows, and so they'll have a trade show where they go and they're selling products, and there's a lot of trade shows that happen. So. I know that there's one in Las Vegas that happens every single year. There's one here in Los Angeles. There's one in San Diego that happens. And so we were talking earlier about yeah, I thought we were talking earlier about flying overseas to go to China, if I ever visited China. But I was talking about why I should do that, and when I can negotiate business here. And so here, it's just easier for me just to go over here and buy a booth here in the product because they already have it, as opposed to getting that and going to China and spending $8,000 or whatever it is cost to go up there. So that's what the question was. Toby Dan says, boom, boom, I thought you were buried in work. And Boom Boom says, I got to do my orders. Perfect. No problem. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys on there. Feel free to give me a thumbs up on this video. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. And we will see you guys soon. I may be on in a couple of days. Who knows? Just whenever I feel like coming on, I guess. So see you guys, and you guys have a good one. And start making some money on Amazon, and take a look at my courses at techdaddyvideos.com. See you guys. Peace.